Alright, so working through how to find the X and Y intercepts for the 5 equations we started class with. So first of all, just a quick review. In order to find the X-Intercept, you set Y equal to 0, and then solve for X. And it doesn't matter what the equation is, set Y equal to 0, solve for X. What's so funny?
The writing is just
They can't take you seriously, right?
very clear.
To find the Y-intercept, set X equal to 0. Solve for Y. Is that better?
Yeah.
Hell no. I ain't doing it that way. It's my world. I'm not doing it that way. All right. 3x minus 4y equals 24. And we're back. So, 3x minus 4y equals 24. How do you find the x-intercept? To find the x-intercept, you're going to set y equal to 0. So 3x minus 4 times 0 equals 24. Okay? 3x equals 24. Divide by 3, and x is equal to 8. Okay, so your x-intercept is 8. Now, to find the y-intercept, maybe we'll just go this route. To find the y-intercept, you're going to plug in x is 0. So you're going to go 3 times 0 minus 4y equals 24. Negative 4y equals 24. Divide by negative 4, divide by negative 4, and y is equal to negative 6. Okay. Now, somebody asked me a really good question, and it was, if I take both of those numbers and plug them in, why doesn't it work? I'm not saying that 8 negative 6 is a solution. What I'm saying is that individually 8 0 is a solution and 0 negative 6 is a solution. That's what I'm saying. I'm not saying that collectively they form a solution. Independently they form solutions. Okay. Questions on number 1?
Got it. So if I put in scientific notation 8 commas negative 6, it would be wrong.
Yes.
Because it should be 8 0 0
Negative 6. Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
We'll just make that a negative right there. Perfect. Okay.
That makes sense.
All right, next one. Number 2. Now, for here, the y-intercept should come out pretty nicely. If you want to find the y-intercept, you're going to plug in x is 0. You'll get y equals 2/3 times 0 minus 12. You'll get y equals negative 12, and you're done. Hopefully everybody got that. The x-intercept, not as much. X-intercept's a little harder. To find the x-intercept, you're going to do 0 equals 2/3 x minus 12. And now you have to solve that. What I would do, personally, is I would multiply everybody by 3. And that would clear the fraction. Now, you got to be careful doing this because a lot of people will forget to multiply the 12 times the 3. And they'll do 0 equals 2/3 x minus 12. Be careful. It's 0 equals 2x minus 36. Okay. All right. Now, with that being said, you'll add 36 to both sides. You'll get 36 equals 2x. Divide by 2, and x is equal to 18. Okay. Let me pause there. All right, so let me address the question that just popped up, and that is this idea of multiplying by 3. So what we have is 0 equals 2/3 x minus 12, and I multiplied everybody by 3. And the question is, why am I able to do that? And here's the answer. When we have 0 equals 2/3 x minus 12, the common denominator is 3. Now, why is that? Well, because 0 is actually over 1 if you don't have anything else there, and 12 is over 1 as well. Right? So the common denominator between 1, 3, and 1 is, in fact, 3. Now, what I'm doing then is I'm utilizing this rule that if I have equality, if I have like 6 equals 6, I can multiply both sides by anything I want to and produce an equation that is exactly the same. And so I'm using this property that says, you know what? I can multiply both sides by whatever I want to if there's an equal sign in the middle. So that's the property I'm using. I can multiply both sides as long as there's an equal sign. Well, here's my equal sign. So I can multiply both sides by anything I want to. So I'm doing 3 on this side and 3 on this side. It's just that the 3 is distributing, which is why you see it going to all 3.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yes.
And then what happens is that 3 and this 3 cancel. Now notice I could have done 5 on both sides, except the 5 and the 3 wouldn't have canceled. So I want to use something that cancels. Okay. You're welcome. Good question. Thank you. For this one, y equals 6. What does y equals 6 look like? Yes, it is a graph. It's a horizontal line. Okay. Now, where is it across the y-axis? It crosses the y-axis there. So where is that? So the y-intercept is 0, 6. Now the question is, where does it cross the x-axis? Where does it cross this one? I just like to draw arrows, I ain't gonna lie. Now, a lot of people will say the answer is 0. But remember, 0 is right there. So it doesn't cross at 0, so the answer for the x-intercept is? Undefined is okay, or none. Doesn't have one. The only way it's 0 is if the graph crosses right there. That would be an x-intercept of 0. Okay?
Because I was thinking if it's, since it's just on the 6, the other number is 0 for the...
That's the x-coordinate to the y-intercept. So the question that he's bringing up is, but Dreyer, this point right here is the point 0, 6. Don't you know? You better ask somebody. I agree. This is 0 for the x-coordinate of the y-intercept. That's not what the question says. The question says, what is the x-intercept? That is, where does it cross the x-axis? And the answer is, it does not cross this axis at all. Okay. Number 4. This is one that is particularly confusing to people just because the letters are out of order. And it's just like, you just look at it and you're like, do you have to do that? Really? It's okay. Find the x-intercept, you plug in y is 0, yes?
Yes.
So 4x equals 3 times 0 minus 18. So 4x equals minus 18. Divide by 4, and x is equal to negative 9 over 2. Okay. To find the y-intercept, plug in x is 0, so 4 times 0 equals 3y minus 18. and then solve. A lot of people I will see go like this, 3y minus 18. Do not forget that this is equal to 0. Don't drop off the equal to 0 part. Okay? Don't drop off the equal to 0 part. You get add 18, 3y equals 18, divide by 3, and you'll get y equals 6. So for your y-intercept, you got 0, 6. For your x-intercept, you got negative 9/2. Yes, sir.
Would it have been fun if I put x equals negative 4.5?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
The question was, if you put in, instead of 9/2, if you put negative 4.5, would you get credit? The answer is yes.
And
Yes,
so
ma'am.
with that, I moved the 3y to the...
That's fine. You can do that too. The question was, before you start, can you move the 3y over? And the answer is yes, you may. Okay. Other questions? Okay. Just because I can. All right, last one. This is one that's particularly confusing to people because of the fact that a lot of people will go like this. Hey, I don't know for sure, but I think you wanted to put a Y here. I think, just go back and look at it, Dryer. I think that's what you wanted. No, I didn't. I wanted it exactly the way it shows. What do? Subtract 3, 2x equals 4. Divide by 2, you get x equals 2. What does that look like?
2, 0.
It's a vertical line through x equals 2. What's the x-intercept?
The y.
The x-intercept is 2, 0. It crosses the x-axis right here. Where's the y-intercept? The y-intercept is, there is none. Okay. Questions on that?